Alright, we're back and starting next part. Hopefully the servers are better. Hopefully. And doors, I can get through doors now. It was real bad earlier. Skull? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a hat. Armor, minion critical strike chance. Minion critical strike chance. Oh. Oh, a minion damage ring. Minion health, minion critical strike multi. So as you were playing an Acolyte to 40s last week. Yep. I seen the ad, so I was waiting. Rogue to 30 or so. So I'm doing Primalist, Shaman. I know nothing about this game. I'm just going as I go along. So what do you think about this? The essence. They call them shards, but these are essence. That's what these are. I don't like that they fill up your inventory and then you just do that. I feel like they should just go into your crafting material. But I'm guessing it's because they trade league. They have to fill your inventory up. I got a bunch of idols now. Yeah, it's a little silly. Stun chance, void minion damage, poison, void, poison, necrotic. Health, fire resistance, freeze multi. So cold is the only thing I'm not capped on right now. Wait, where the hell? I just... Ew. Probably this, I guess? I don't know. Ward on hit seems to be pretty good. Stop spinning, firstly. I have a bad habit of keeping things I theoretically shatter, even though it's low tier. They are more built seem to be rare. The only rare mods that I've seen so far are like the synth. I don't know if you're gonna understand, but like synthesis guys. You know the guys that are in the ball. You get them out, and they give you like mods like your potions are converted to ward. I had, what was the other one? It was reduced travel skill cooldown. I don't know if they're, I guess they're experimental mages. They drop the unique mods, the affixes. I've gotten a couple uniques, and like this is pretty good for me, I guess. It does minion damage. It gives me more minions, which I'm kind of stacking. These gloves are experimental. Oh yeah, these. Ward on kill. Hey, do you know, does this ring work? Is this ring working for me, or has it just been doing nothing? Chance to poison on spell hit. +1. And then this totem is considered a spell, right? As a tag at the bottom. Does that not count? The birds also have spell. Poisoning the base damage per stack that doesn't depend on your damage type at all. So let's pick up that. Ring. Keep looking at this stuff. Critical strike chance. Is this base crit? Or is this percent crit? If it's percent crit, it's awful. If it's base crit, pretty good. First stack. Base crit. Seems good. Because I'm getting 3%. See, this says base crit chance. Well, let's see what we can do with this. 11 potential. As minion damage, that's good. Health. Oh, I don't want chaos. I want this, correct. Don't tell me what's good. Don't tell me if I'm doing what's good. Just say, tell me, am I doing this correct? Is this the correct way to do it? You put this in here so I have a chance not to burn my forge potential, and then I just put in health. And it failed. That sucked. Should I have used this first? No, it's not. I don't know. So how do you feel about crafting so far? It's well, I know it added the health. Only added 6 health. But yeah, the rune didn't proc. But I did everything correct to try and get it to proc. You mean the glyph didn't proc? Oh yeah, glyph. Okay. So now this ring is done. There's nothing more I could do with it, correct? I could never get this. Maybe a can with a rune? No. So this rune... It remains? You mean selected? What do you mean it remains selected? So I have this, but I can't do anything with it. Here, just try it. Yeah, 1 is enough. Now this says minion damage, a little bit of health. Which I think is better than this unique ring. Okay. Minion damage. It's taking a lot of getting used to when I'm thinking of minion damage as totem damage. And it's also really weird that axes are minion items. That's what's hard for me to get my head around. multi. Increase health. I think these are better. Let's try and craft them now. So let's do a rune. Right? Because I don't really care about any of that. I guess I care about movement speed, and that would be nice. Okay, and the rune didn't use any potential. I got vitality, which is good. Intelligence is bad, though. I want to level intelligence. Put a chaos on it. Try and get something else. Minion dodge rating. Not good, not bad. Okay. Now I don't... So what is better? How much does vitality give again? 6 health. So 6 health. This will probably give me 30 health. I want to do this, that. It didn't cost it. Okay. Do it again, right? Okay. Now these boots are much better. Although they're... What was keeping me from changing them is the, How does... 0% increased dodge rating, but I don't have any dodge rating, so it wasn't doing anything. These boots have less armor. I should have gotten rid of health regeneration and tried to put armor there instead. 100% mods are going to be hit. It's because your values are so small. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't have any base regen anymore. So I used to be... So how I started this... Oh, is it this button? I was down here and I was getting health regen. And I was doing all this. And it doesn't really... And I was super tanky. I was always restoring. But then I had to go totems because I wanted to do... I just decided on shaman. I feel like I do too many minion builds. Like I'm PoE and everything, so... I'm gonna get out of that. So I did shaman. Not realizing that shaman is also a minion build. Totems are minions in this game. So maybe druid would have been better for that. Anyways, whatever. Besides the point. Now I have no regen. So our ballistas are considered minions. So my only source of real regen now are these birds, which give me good berries, which heal me when I'm below 50. And give me ward. And my belt gives me 100% ward, and ward stacks. So I get like, if I spam this enough, I get like 3k HP. And if I'm under half while I'm spamming it, my good berries should be healing me and the ward's there. So it all seems good. I just wish I had better base. Oh, and I get ward on kill as well. This needs to go. So let's do that next. You don't sell this stuff. Who sells this stuff? Guess I can try Mr. Expensive
Hey there.
Boy over
Want
here.
to try your luck?
Endurance seems good. Yeah, your bow bill needs to scale minion damage. It's all so weird. Increase physical damage. So I don't do physical damage at all. I do all lightning. And even my earthquake is going to be doing lightning damage. Maybe just that. Endurance is so good though. Endurance, I think of it like petrified
These items
blood.
might be your best bet.
Yeah, I erased like a bunch of it. Well, no. What an actually good way to waste your gold is the dungeons. So I did my first dungeon, and it was costing about 4 million gold per upgrade dungeon. Rarer stat. Well, it seems to be like the primalist's like main stat. Because so I was thinking of stacking endurance and get this berserker. Less damage taken while at low health. So you're enduranceed and you're taking less damage at low health. So as long as you don't get one tapped, be very tanky in the end.
You may find a treasure, my friend.
So I can't afford any of this stuff because I burned all my gold. Well, I burned all my gold, so I can't afford anything. Did you say you ever got a character this high? So what is... So it's telling me to do a quest here, but it's level 58? So... I would die instantly if I did this. Never ran monoliths, okay. All I want to know is whether it's safe to go in or not. Dungeons seem so weird. They're like level 24 and I don't have a key for it yet. And I'm in like a level 29 zone. And then it just jumps to level 90? Yeah, you can skip the campaign if you run them. Okay. Alright. Let's go here. Look if I can buy anything there. Oh, I think it's still doing it.
Impossible.
Impossible. Yeah.
Yes.
Belts. Ward decay threshold. Okay. Minion damage health. This belt just seems so good for what I want. It gives me necrotic resistance. It gives me ward. Then damages whatever. Yeah, it does what I want. It seems to be my only source of necrotic resistance. Ooh, we got another ring here. So this one is 30%. It's my only source of block. Let's try and make this work. Now, put this here. We use a rune. This. Okay. I got nothing at all. It's awful. All of it. All of it's bad. All of it's just bad. Okay. Scrap that. Not good.
Yes.
Get out of my inventory. That doesn't do anything for me. Oh, it's so weird. Isn't it so weird? Axes give minion damage. I just don't understand at all. I just don't understand. Why? Why? Why do axes give minion damage? This actually seems better than this axe, finally. See if we can do anything with this. How are your resists looking? So, I'm capped on my Ellie resist. I'm capped on poison. And then I have a little bit of necrotic and void. And I don't really have any physical resistance. I mean, I guess armor is that? I don't really know how that works. Okay. Two 30s. The glyph you want? No. I want to do... So I want a chaos orb is what I want. I swear there was a rune before. One of these is this is unique, right? This upgrades to unique. One of these I thought rerolls the item completely. I want a rune of chaos. It just doesn't do anything that I want it to do. Like, I want minion stats. I don't want to deal... The only thing I deal damage with right now is Earthquake. But it's not physical, it's lightning damage. Or, well, it's physical now, but it's going to be lightning damage. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about when you're crafting and you can't, like, click it back? It goes to your inventory. Click, and it goes there, and then you click, click. Kind of weird, right? Yeah. So I have +1 Earthquake. But I don't have Earthquake equipped yet. Not for another 2 more levels. I think I'm just good. I don't think I can get this axe to do anything yet. Also, since the forge, if you're doing it, crafting belt, sometimes you get... I don't even know what that is. What even is that? You mean potions refilled and sometimes not? Oh, when you're crafting a belt. Oh. Swapping in. Belt swapping. Your life flasks. So the first time that I used life flasks was in Lightless Harbor. It was the first time I really needed to use life flasks. And that's really it. That's the only time I've had to use life flasks. Because the monsters in there deal so much damage when they're in darkness. Yeah. Have you ever seen a shaman in this? Alright, if this ever teleports me, we're gonna get back into the dreadnought. If you're already holding your maximum number of potions, picking up another potion will use it automatically. Interesting. So I get ward automatically on potion pickup. First experimental item is a belt that summoned 2. Yeah, I had that one. I had that belt. I tried to break it apart and get that mod so I could put it on something else, and it didn't work. I don't even know if you can take those mods off. Oh man, the servers, they are real chuggling. Chug-a-lug-a-lug. How do you feel about none of the characters' portraits matching up with the models? They're just like completely different people. Acolyte is close. What do you mean? No, like townspeople. Like, the queen that I was just talking to, and like other people. Yeah, the NPCs, their models look nothing like the pictures that come up. They're like totally different people. They'll have beards and others won't have beards, and like they'll be like a totally different race. The only ones that seem to match up are like the core NPCs, like the old keeper dude. That's like it. That's like the only one I've seen that matches his model, and it doesn't even match fully. I feel like they were AI generated. Yeah, like it said, "Give me an old man." The open mouth? Didn't notice that. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the game. It's these loading screens are. Normally I don't get this one. Normally it's the loading into a door, not loading in the screen itself. This is new. But yeah. Did you play before? When you played before, were there any lag issues? Like 2 weeks ago or whatever before? They weren't even fast before. That's what I was gonna ask. Before. So when you went through doorways before, was it like... I don't know how to explain it. Was there like an AoE around a door where if you walked into that AoE, it like sucked you through the door? And started loading the next zone, even if you didn't click on it? That's awful. I hate that. Yeah, you don't like... Yeah, I don't like it either. The big problem with it is that the zones completely reset when you leave. So I had a shrine that gave like... It was like eye fixes or something, and I like hovered my mouse over it, but I walked past a door. And it sucked me through the door, and I came back, and the shrine is gone. Alright. Speaking of shrines... Experience gained on kill. So, my totem right now... Let's see how... Look how far away from my totem I am, and it's still attacking. Look, it's still going. The totem attacks from so far away. Does anything else do? Oh my god. Part of the reason for the slow transition online is that their servers need to delete the old zone before it creates a new one. This is even worse for parties because they can't delete old zone if a party member is in it. Ah, so we're getting fucked over by Trade Core. Trade always ruining our fun. But anyways, yeah. Have you seen the shaman's like range? It's actually kind of crazy. It feels like broken how far away it is. Almost not transition. There's like this. You need to go through matchmaking every time for a monolith stone changing so that they are hit. I don't even know what that means. If I play offline, so I was trying to record a video for this, and I couldn't do anything, you know, online. If I play offline, is it like the same character? Do I lose anything? Is it the exact same thing? I'm playing solo self-found. Does it matter? Oh, it's completely, like I can't play this character? It doesn't really make sense though, right? Like I'm hardcore and I'm solo self-found. What's the difference between me playing on and offline? Yeah, it doesn't make sense though. Why? There's no difference between solo self-found and offline. Unless they're worried people will cheat in the mode and then bring it to standard. I don't know. This area is pretty cool. The backtracking in this game is a little rough. Yeah, I'm worried about cheating. Minion damage. Alright. So you go non-limited. Proximity shields. Every game has to have it. I like stop and look. So I'm not running a loot filter. It doesn't seem like I need one yet. The only thing that I think it would probably do is tell me if an item has minion damage or not. Other than that, I like looking at all the items to like see what's what. For like different characters and stuff. Damage from half increases the damage you take. Why would you want something like that? Why would you want that kind of thing? No, hurtin is a crab. Alright. Just gonna let the totem finish him up there. Glaive. What are these rings called? Turquoise rings. Okay, look out for turquoise rings.
Hurry!
Oh, just if you want the challenge. That seems silly.
You'll have to
All
excuse
right.
me. I'll express my gratitude after we're out of this mess.
Okay, he kind of looks like his picture. They matched him pretty good, actually. No, this is like a main character now. That's how you tell who's a main character and who's not, is if their art matches the picture. Like a stone, as I'm wearing plate mail.
Get to the railing and give a signal when you're ready.
What? I'm wearing plate mail. Yeah, that's the art I meant. Wait, do you not want out?
And give a signal when you're ready.
You not want out of your cage? Carrying over the dreadnought's railing, the waves churn below. As soon as it's Arik can jump. Why am I doing this? Oh, more idle slots. When I got on the dreadnought, is it like quote unquote moving like the whole time?
Not as cold
Or
as
have we
I'd
been
like.
sailing as I cleared
I
it?
enjoyed that.
Yeah, I missed it, but that was the second time that I've ever heard this guy talk. Okay, you somehow got out of your cage, and I somehow swam with plate mail.
You washed up safely. Good. I need your help. It seems we're a tad off course. Fortunately, we have a contact who can help.
Hey, no spoilers. No spoilers. I died of dot damage. Let me die. Fortunately, no contact. Who can
Problem
help?
is, she's deep in Majelka, Imperial territory.
Place crawling with Imperials.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It'll be fine. I'll hang back and cover our tracks. Catch my breath. Did you know I almost drowned?
Yeah, it seems like a hodgepodge of things. Wait, what? Yeah, you were in a cage. I don't know why you didn't get out of the cage.
I'll only slow you down. Please, go
Oh,
on
it's so
without me.
weird. I guess I haven't gotten one in a while, but you get like companions in this game. You get them in like the first parts of the game. And there's like later on, the keeper guy comes with you. I guess they didn't
You're
want him to
still
come.
here. We should be near beyond Imperial. She's an old Nagasa. She should be more than happy to help.
Oh shit! I skipped that. I thought that was repeating text. Are these real hydras? I told them they come back. Yeah, I noticed that. Well, not the main NPCs, right? Just the... Oh, okay, that had minion damage. But no stats that I would want. Okay. Yeah, like the little city guards and stuff I've seen, yeah. I think the really rare shards that you that are probably going to be good for later on is +1 to level. If you can get +1 level like totem or something. Okay, that's not a real door. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I always check doors now because there's a door in where was it? Like courtyard or somewhere that you could there wasn't a door symbol for it, but it was a loading zone door once you walked through it. Man, you burned through mana. I need mana leech. I don't remember what was inside. I just remember, and then there was like, I don't know if it was the servers bugging out, but then there were like chests in there that like didn't open. And there was like 2 chests that did open, and like there was another that didn't open. And it like opened, and then nothing came out. It was so weird. Resistance. Increase cold damage. I don't deal any cold damage. Point. Get some more haste. Ow. Those guys are pretty scary. Yeah, I don't know what happened. They really ramped the... Maybe I feel like it's my gear. Oh god, I got another unique. Oh god, that deals ward. So like right after... All the way up until I got the key for the dungeon, the game was like trivial. Like nothing brought my health below 90. I killed everything in almost 1 or 2 hits. And then something happened at, like when you got to the dungeon, and I suddenly stuff was like chunking me for half HP. It took like 10 hits to kill things. And it's kind of held that same thing ever since. No, they weren't any issue until the one in the Dreadnought, or one right before the Dreadnought. Ease, I mean you no harm, so it's another immortal that's friendly. The last immortal that I talked to wanted me to kill him. Hands for shield. They make a heart. I still have a heart anyway. So yeah, these guys look at... This is kind of what I mean. This guy doesn't look anything like this at all. He looks like a bird. And like the cloak is I feel like it was AI generated, and they were just like, hey, tell me what, give me a skeleton with glowy eyes and a cloak. And I literally feel like it was... I don't understand. Updating doesn't make sense or explain it either, because... Well, it was either AI or the 2 artists never it doesn't make any sense, because if you were drawing this picture down here, or making a model and taking a picture of it, why wouldn't you just look at the model of what you're making the art for? Like, that artist would be like, okay, I have to make Zabat. What does Zabat's model look like? They would look at that, then they would draw this. I feel like, yeah, but GGG doesn't have art that comes up of them, which is the difference. Their models are the same and their art matches it. Or there's no art that matches it. The art and the models just totally don't look the same. It makes no effect on the game. It's just a weird inconsistency in all NPCs, and once you notice it, all the art doesn't match. There's like 3 characters so far that like match. I won't hurt you, but in fact I have a job that will reward you, and it's nitpicking, but yeah. What's the job? Need assistant to aid some research. This thing the spy master hasn't entirely approved it yet. Okay, so he wants me to do some fucked up killing shit. Can I trust you? I use humor to cope. I come across some journals. Supposedly there's an old cache of Nagasan gems hiding somewhere in the desert between here and Magic Elk. Way over there, just happened to find them. Meet me in Ajelk. Please tell me every detail. Need to know more. You won't ambush me. Oh. Thank you because you're living? No. I leave that to the soldiers. Tell me about life under Majo's rule. Class. He never follows through, so much knowledge gone to waste. Okay. Yeah, always behind target. No, it doesn't even polish. You got disconnected? Oh shit. So, polish doesn't even make sense. Because, or not having enough time, because they took the time to draw this. There was an artist sitting there drawing this. And he just didn't look at the models of what they actually look like. He like misused his time. And if it's the other way around and the artwork was first and the models came after, which probably wasn't, it was probably the model guy didn't look at the artwork. Because it's not like he's wearing, I could accept if they were wearing different clothes and stuff, whatever. But they're just totally different things. This is like a bird. I don't know. This is clearly like a human skeleton. Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird. I'm noticing like a few things here and there that's like... There seems to be something with this game that's off. Yeah, well, no, that doesn't... It's so weird. It's so weird because you type that out, right? Doesn't spell check just automatically happen in your stuff? Like, you telling me they typed it into the web browser for the first time? They didn't type it into like a word pad? Yeah, that happened to me last night. I was in this time. I was up in Belrin, and when I logged back in this morning, it put me back at the end of time. It rolled me back a little bit. Yeah, the game is very good. I like a lot about the game. But I feel like I've said it enough. The game is good. I feel like we need to nitpick some things now. How I kind of feel about this game is I feel like this is the game that Diablo wanted to be. Like gameplay wise and stuff. But it just doesn't have the polish of Diablo. And then the next test will be to see if it has the depth of Path of Exile. Which, there's no way to answer that until I get to the end game. I don't think it doesn't have the difficulty of Path of Exile, because I would be dead right now. If it had even remotely the difficulty. Because I am res capped, poison capped. I guess it turns out to be good that I'm poison capped, because these guys seem to be doing a lot of poison damage. The experience I have. I guess. The experience is getting me this far. Do you think if you took a Diablo player that had like 6k hours in Diablo and brought him to Path of Exile, do you think he could get through the campaign on hardcore without dying? Some of them you think can? Okay. I think what makes this game a lot easier too is all of the bosses' moves are telegraphed. Everything has a red circle. But you don't really get that much movement. My movement skill has like a 6 seconds cooldown. Also, is this supposed to be happening on my screen? What is this? What are these lines? I thought it was supposed to be happening, but then it did that and it didn't seem like it. I'm curious to see, I guess, I won't know until I'm done with the campaign and like a little bit into endgame. But I want to go watch and see how Path of Exile players are doing it. But I think the thing that, it's not going to give me what I want. I want to know someone who hasn't played Path of Exile. So watching Ziz or watching Gazzy or something, it's not going to tell me anything because they've already played the game. I want to know first time. Like, I wonder, Shroud, is that his first time playing last Epoch? I've seen that he was playing it. One time I got him to play with me was Betrayal and Hardcore, and he got obliterated in Act 2. Oh yeah, well that was rough. That's like if he came in to play Crucible and you had him like charge the Crucible to max at the first area. Also, not having... I don't even know. Negative mana is weird. I don't understand that. Okay. This could be good. That could be a good ring. Oh, this is my second ever minion death. This is the second time ever that a minion has died. In the whole campaign so far. And they've both been in like this, the last like 10 areas. So minion health is actually starting to matter, and I'm not expecting to do it at all. Playing this now, I believe. Oh, is it Prax, the name of the Diablo player that's playing the Gauntlet? His first hardcore experience? I didn't watch any of that. I'm not super familiar with Rax. I know that he did like the podcast and like his Diablo player. What? So what was, so what, is this just like a side quest? This is a problem I have with the game. This backtracking right here. So now I have to walk this whole way back? This wasn't anything? So I guess I'll go watch Rax after this is done. Go watch his VODs and like see how he experienced it. I'm super curious. Is he playing softcore though? And is he playing with people? I guess if he's playing softcore, I'll still care, but if he's not... Oh. Well, I can click the waypoint, right? Yeah, but I need to go to the next area, so I have to walk all the way back to this door. That won't do anything. Because I had to walk all the way down there to do that boss fight thing? That I think was optional? Waypoint locked. Yeah, it has to be unlocked. So I have to walk, I have to do a whole bunch of backtracking to get to it. Oh my god, the zone loaded instantly. Are we fixed? Did it kick you out to save me?